The year of 2020 is coming to the end. Will you see your favorite features make it before the year is out? In this video, we will feature the latest VR update for the new sim, plus the latest releases and previews, including update 6. So if you want to be updated with all the latest Microsoft Flight Simulator news, stick around as this video starts now. A big thank you to SOFLY Weather Presets Pro for sponsoring this video. More on them later. Welcome to another Microsoft Flight Simulator update video. This is where we bring you all the news and updates of the development of this new sim. There is no need to troll the net for the latest updates. We will do it all for you. So hit that subscribe button for more weekly update videos. The team at Asobo have been continually updating the sim every 2 weeks since launch. This week's update 6 being version 1.10.11.0. At a quick glance, this patch looks pretty quiet this time around, but it seems there's more underneath the surface than what is led to believe. Here's some of the highlights. NavBlue data has been updated and the navigation data is now dynamically set in the avionics. ATC now should respond to requests for changing runways on approach and change an approach into an airport. Virtual pilots now have the option to request IFR clearance in the air. The overpowered engines on the 787 have been reduced. The oscillations have been fixed for the Airbus A320. All liveries should be now accessible. Lightning no longer will be triggered in clear sky environments. The sensitivity curve methodology have been adapted for different inputs, with a little cheeky message from the Asobo team which says, "We could all benefit from a few tweaks to our sensibility curve. Sorry for the sensitivity subject." I love the sarcasm in the weekly dev notes. In other words, have some concrete fellas. A new temporal anti-aliasing TAA along with a new sharpening filters for AMD users. One thing we didn't see was the performance update that was alluded in the development's Q&A for October, which would make update 6, but now is pushed back to update 7. We should see another update from the Asobo team in the next 2 weeks. This should include a World Update USA. Along with updates 5 and 6, VR closed beta has been rolling out underneath the radar with these 2 patches. Patch 5 included Wave 1, which was the Windows mixed reality headsets, including the new release of the HP Reverb G2 I should say. If you ordered one late after the pre-order time, good luck getting it before Christmas or even in 2020. All must be going well in the world of VR when it comes to Microsoft Flight Simulator, as a Wave 2 invitations will be going out this afternoon with access rolling over the next couple of days. Wave 2 includes all the other branded headsets such as the Oculus Rift 2. Asobo will be closing sign-ups today as they have enough testers to finish the closed beta. In my opinion, from what we have seen in past experiences, I think we will see a VR out within the next couple of updates. Asobo have been working on VR way before the release of this sim, and it shouldn't be too far away. I would love to hear in the comments below when you think VR will be out and what headset are you planning on using. Moving on to the development roadmap and the feedback snapshot for this week. Nothing really here to add when it comes to the roadmap, but we do have a partnership series releasing next week, which is EAA. Not sure what that actually means. The update for the World Update of USA is still scheduled for the 24th of November. On the bug list, night lighting emitting light from terrain has been fixed, and the performance update that will be included in the next update that was pushed back in the last one. No updates on the wish list this week, which is to be expected as there is a pending world update coming out in the next couple of weeks. This week we were treated with a third-party market update with some statistics from the Asobo team. Asobo is boasting 70 partners have been approved for the marketplace program out of 1,000 applications in total, which were 200 for known companies. 80 airports have been released so far, with 50 of them are now in the marketplace store, and 150 more airports are on the books for 2021. The airport simulator is now in good hands. 7 aircraft have been released, 4 of them are available in the sim marketplace so far. 60 aircraft have been announced by dozens of developers. Asobo mentions that they are excited to see the progress of the Aerosoft CRJ. Hopefully we'll see that in the sim before Christmas. We have seen a bunch of new releases and previews this week, but first I'd like to thank SOFLY Weather Presets Pro for sponsoring this video. Being a content creator, I'm always looking for the perfect shot, and sometimes this doesn't always happen with a live weather, and who has time to edit the weather yourself? This is where SOFLY Weather Presets Pros comes in handy. Brutal blizzards, harsh hurricanes, or even crisp morning dews are available with a click of a button. Weather Presets Pro provides 40 brand new weather presets for Microsoft Flight Simulator, better than what I could create with the default built-in tools myself. Weather Preset Pro is the perfect way to try out challenging conditions in any part of the world. You can quickly jump between gusty winds or zero visibility approaches to test your landing skills. A 20-page manual covering all the variations and the introduction to METARs is included, and I found it very useful in addition to learn what you're about to get yourself into. SOFLY Weather Preset Pro is available now for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and you can pick your copy up over direct at the Allbeck store. I will leave a link in the description below, and I would like to thank SOFLY Weather Presets Pro for sponsoring this video. Let's check out this week's previews. Fly-by-Wire announces an A380 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is the team that's behind the great enhancements of the default A320 Neo. This time they have announced that the A380 is in development from scratch. No more information at this stage other than it's been worked on in parallel with the Neo. Central Sim announces this week that Rafael Henderson X Airport for the new sim. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. You can find this airport in Puerto Rico. No word on features or ETA at this stage, just screenshots. Digital Designs previews Salzburg Airport for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Digital Designs mentions it's nearly finished, and in this version it is improvement on the previous P3D version with new buildings, new textures, and an increase in resolution. Allbex this week has announced that Constantine, the Great Airport, is being developed for the new sim. This airport should include dynamic lighting, slope runways, a complete AI integration, and numerous Soviet-era static aircraft. No ETA on release date other than it should be soon. Just Flight this week have teased us about Air Hauler 2 in development for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Air 2 is a career add-on from where you start as your own cargo company all the way up to flying and managing your own airliner tycoon. No ETA other than this shot of the UI. We don't normally cover extra screenshots, but in this case we will let that go as it's a little dry in the aircraft department. Aerosoft is showcasing some more previews of their upcoming CRJ. Hopefully this makes the sim before the end of the year. Moving on to this week's releases. FSUIPC number 7 has been released for Microsoft Flight Simulator. If you are not familiar with this add-on, basically it's a utility providing simmers with an interface that other programs read and write data which they can provide more refinement to your sim. There is a bunch of features, but I will leave a link in the description below. Many of the past users of this product should be very happy to see this one. You can pick up your copy of FSUIPC over at the Sim Market Store. I'll leave a link in the description below. Imaginesim has released Atlanta Airport for the new simulator. This airport completely replaces the default Atlanta Airport, and it includes all 70 terminals. Some features are included as handcrafted buildings and airport grounds, internal terminal modeling, slope runways, and high resolution textures. You can pick up your copy directly from the marketplace store within the simulator. Fly Designs have released 4 different airports this week, which include EPGD, EPKK, EPSY, and LFMD. Each of these airports features high quality textures, detailed modeling, and PBR materials. Too many features to cover for 4 of these airports, but you can pick up any of these over at the Fly Design. Each one of them is €15, except for EPSY, which is €10. FSDG this week releases Walvis Bay for the new flight simulator. This airport can be described as one of the most picturesque places to fly VFR in Africa. Some of the features include volumetric lights, accurate rendition of the Walvis Bay International Airport, realistic shadows, and a light rendition. You can pick up your copy over at the FSDG store, a link in the description below. Before you rush off to the next video, if you like this video, please smash that blue thumbs up button as it really helps out the video. And if you're new to the channel and you want to stay up to date with all the latest Microsoft Flight Simulator news, developments, and insights, please click that subscribe button. Remember to let us know in the comments below your thoughts on when you think VR will be out and what headset will you be using. The next update from the Microsoft Flight Simulator team will be on the 19th of November. We will be expecting to see the new partnership update, and of course we'll keep you updated with all the latest news of the sim and development updates. I'm going to leave you with one of my other favourite Microsoft Flight Simulator videos. Why don't you check that one out, and I will see you over there.